What's up everyone, this is Spencer Hoyt here for you, and today I'm going to show you 5 tips on how you can put on muscle fast. Alright, cue the music. Alright everyone, now the first tip that I want to talk about is food. And the reasoning why I want to talk about food first is because food is honestly one of the most important aspects of putting on muscle quickly. Let's put it this way. Imagine that we are all cars, right? And we're trying to, get in a certain destination. If we do not put the specific amount of fuel or, the specific amount of gasoline in that car is not going to be able to get to where you want it to go. And the same applies to food in our body. If we are not putting food in our body is not going to be able to have the proper amount of nutrients that it needs in order to build muscle. The second key aspect that I want to be talking about, the second tip, is your own personal workout. Along with food, working out is also one of the most important parts of putting on muscle quickly. A lot of people ask me, they're like, how do I know what type of workouts to do, who I should follow, because there are so many different people telling a lot of different things. And honestly, to tell you the truth, there isn't really one specific workout that you should be looking for. There are a lot of different aspects of workouts that people can put together to make their own workout scheme, but there's no one workout that is perfect for one specific person. And so one of the things that I suggest that you do is I suggest that you do your own research. You can find a lot of different facts and articles on bodybuilding.com. There's tons of different workout videos that you can find on YouTube, online, Pinterest, Instagram. There's tons of different sources that you can use to help you figure out what type of workout routine you want to start. And depending on whether or not you're trying to put on weight, or whether or not you're trying to lose weight, or put on muscle, or put on lean muscle, or build mass, all is dictated by the type of workout that you do. Tip number 3 has to do with rest. Resting is extremely important, especially when it comes to putting on muscle. Imagine your favorite bodybuilder, whoever it may be. I can guarantee that bodybuilder and that person that works out for a living gets at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. And the reasoning behind that is you need your muscles to regenerate overnight, and you need your body to slowly regenerate. And once your muscles can regenerate overnight, then you can wake up the next morning feeling refreshed, and your muscles will be ready to go at it again. But without that necessary sleep, your body is going to start slacking, you're going to start slowing down, you're going to start seeing bad side effects, constantly tired, you probably start losing your appetite if you're not getting enough sleep, and everything that is important for you to put on weight quickly, everything that is important for you to put on muscle quickly is not going to be able to be possible because your body is just going to be so overloaded and so exhausted. Alright, tip number 4, it has to do with recovery. There are a lot of different methods that people use to recover from their specific workouts. One of the things that I do personally is every other day, especially 2 days after I do a leg day, I will take an ice bath. An ice bath is really, really good at helping your muscles to relax. It might not be the most pleasant of ventures, but if you do at least one ice bath a week, then you can most definitely see a lot of improvement as far as not being sore and as far as your workouts go. Another way that you can increase your recovery time so that your muscles are not sore all the time is stretching. That's something that I do personally every single day before I start my workout. I get a warm-up in, whether it's running half a mile or doing the elliptical, whatever it is, for 15 minutes, and then right after I get my warm-up, I do a good stretch, whether it's for my arms or for my legs. As long as you do your best to get a good stretch in, your muscles are not going to be as taut as they would be if otherwise not. One of the main reasons why stretching is so important is that it really warms up and loosens up your muscles to the point where your muscles are pretty much saying, you know, like, hey, I'm ready to, you know, lift these heavy weights and everything. Imagine you get woken up in the middle of the night or whatever by your best friend, and he's like, hey, let's go on a 2-mile run. But as you go along, you figure out that your body is struggling a lot. And one of the main reasons why your body struggles when you're trying to do really, you know, strenuous activities is because it's not warmed up. It's not prepped fully for that certain workout. So as you go on that run, you realize that your muscles are extremely stiff. You probably start getting like a ton of cramps and stuff. And that's because you did not go through the preparation phase of lifting, of making sure you're drinking water, making sure you had a good meal before you started your workout. All these different things help with your recovery and help you have a better workout for the next day. All right, and last but not least, tip number 5. And tip number 5 is honestly probably my favorite tip. It seems to be one of the hardest things for people to do on a daily basis, and that is consistency. Now, one of the main reasons why consistency is so important is because if you do not have consistency in your workouts, in your diet, in your plans to build muscle, to be a better version of you, then you are not going to get to your goals. As you set goals and try your best to accomplish those goals and be consistent and do the workouts, eat the diet that you planned, then you are going to see results within a number of weeks. And not only are you going to see results in your body, but you're going to feel better, you're going to sleep better, you're going to not get tired when you're, just going up the stairs. You are honestly going to live a better life just because you are making an actual effort to do your various exercises. And as you are consistent with your goals and getting to the gym or doing those home workouts, whichever workout method that you have decided you are going to do, you are going to see results and your life is overall going to get better. I can say that without a doubt. And honestly, a lot of people ask, what if I'm just a beginner? What if I've never been to the gym, I've never done weightlifting and stuff before. Well, we have this lovely thing nowadays that people use every single day, and that thing is called YouTube. Yes, that's right. You can literally learn anything nowadays on YouTube. I mean, you can learn how to play guitars, you can learn how to do horseback riding. I mean, whatever you want to learn how to do, you can learn it by using the internet. And so if your excuse is, I don't know how to do it, then I don't really know what to tell you, to be honest. But just use your resources, use the internet, ask your friends, I'm sure, you have people who, lift weights. Everyone has that one friend that's just like, I love going to the gym and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So ask him, be like, hey, could I go with you sometime, whatever. Just go out of your way to try to reach your goal of putting on muscle. And as long as you are trying and you meet your goals and you are consistent and you're eating the right food and you're doing your workouts, you're doing all these 5 simple steps, then eventually you are going to get strong. You are going to put on muscle. So thanks everyone for watching today. Again, my name is Spencer Hoyt, and if you like this video, press that thumbs up button down below. And then also, if you want to see more content coming up, I'm going to be making more videos in the upcoming weeks, upcoming summer, quite consistently. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.
Thank you.